Alright, let's see, it's May 2nd, about just 7 minutes left in the trading day. Kind of had an interesting day, a couple sideways trades and one really good trade. And I've been having a lot more luck shorting lately. I shouldn't say luck, I've been more successful shorting lately. So that was my one really good trade. This was a trade I took early in the day, H&R block. On the daily, you could see that I had a really big red day yesterday. I don't know if it was earnings or not. And then it kind of gapped down today. So I was following it, and it kind of stayed above VWAP, and it just started to form like a little bit of a bull candle here, or a bull flag. Not really, but you know, it was moving up, indecision doji, and then green candle. So I got in here at about 26. What did I get in at? 26.55. And it kind of came back down to VWAP. I like that it was above VWAP. It was also above when I got in the 15-minute 10 EMA. So that was important. So I just held on to it. It kind of rose, and then it kind of fell, and I was like, let me just get out. So I got out at 26. What did I get out at? 62. So I got on at 56 and got out 62. So ended up being just a big nothing trade. Ended up with a tiny profit. I wanted it to get up to about 26.80, and it never really got there. If you look at this chart, I put my pivot points. That's Interactive Brokers has a pivot calculator, and it basically kind of hit that middle pivot point. The red line is the middle pivot, and the resistance lines are above and below are the support, and it just kind of hit that and just went sideways after that. So it really wasn't a nice trade. I mean, didn't lose anything, made a little bit, so it wasn't a big problem. But my next trade was oh yeah, that's right, I took Logitech early in the day, because it kind of, let me put the VWAP up, kind of rose through VWAP and it held it. So I got in here at about 89.98, I think. What did I get in it? Or I'm sorry, 39.98, and then it kind of went up and had a big red candle. So I just got nervous, and I took this before the first 30 minutes were up, which I try not to do. So I was really conservative about it. So I took my shares out at 40.09, so 11-cent profit. So nothing tremendous, but then you could see it kind of fell down through VWAP, so I was glad I got out when I did. Kind of messy, and it's not a trade I should be taking. I'm trying to avoid taking these kind of trades where they're just, the setup isn't that great. But I think it had earnings, and yeah, it had gapped up above. See, the last 2 days is really tight. I gotta move this. So this is the 200 simple moving average. It's kind of flirting with it. Gapped down a few days ago, and then it gapped above it today. So I was hoping it would maybe make a run back to that level. It just never did that, so I was watching it really close. I wasn't going to let it drop down. I was going to get out as soon as it did this, and I did. But my really good trade for the day was YUMC. I've traded this a bunch of times before, so let me tighten this up. So I got in this, it was late in the day, I got in at 47.58 as a short, right at VWAP. 47.58, really kind of early. I should have waited for it to break VWAP, but I kind of got lucky because it did eventually break. But I think the reason I took it is if you look at the 8 EMA here on a 5-minute chart, and I'll show you, it had crossed. When this 8 crosses the 20, a lot of times it means a change in direction. You can see it had a top here and a top here, so that's what made me think, all right, it's going to stay below the 8 EMA, and it did. It kind of, and the 20, it kind of broke above it here, but it used the 20 as resistance, and then you can see it just kept moving down. My first target was 47.16, and I got out right about there, so just a little above it. And that was a great trade. So I got in at 47.58, and I got out at 47.18, so a 40-cent drop, which is really nice. And I had the 21 cent buffer. I said if it got up to 47.79, I was going to get out, but luckily it just kind of went sideways a little and then dropped. So those are the 3 trades. Ended up having a nice day today, and tomorrow's Friday, so probably going to take it easy because this was a pretty good week, and I don't want to start off May too aggressive, but oh look, now it's dropping real far down. Maybe I'll get to my next target. I think I wanted to get to about 46.95. Yeah, that's alright. I think 40 cents is a nice drop. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good trading day, and I will be back here on Friday.